Good morning, everyone. I, Dr. Imranullah Khan, on behalf of Department of Electronics and Communication, on my own behalf, welcome Dr. Piyush Charan. Uh, as Dr. Piyush Charan is assistant professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication, and he has an overall experience of more than 10 years. He is a University SWAYAM coordinator, Nptel University SWAYAM coordinator, and also uh, he has a single point of contact of NPTEL for more than 5 years. He is also the senior member of IEEE USA, and he has 20 more than 20 research paper in the Journal of Repute. I welcome Dr. Piyush Charan and, and Dr. Piyush.
Yes, sir.
Now, floor is yours.
Thank you, sir. So, good morning to all the participants. We are back again on this YouTube channel with our new topic of discussion, that is MOOCs and SWAYAM NPTEL awareness. So, this topic is very close to my heart because I'm associated with SWAYAM NPTEL for the past 5 years, and it is very beneficial for for the students currently studying UG and PG courses, even PhD students, and even MBBS students who are seeking promotions in their respective fields. We are here to discuss what are MOOCs and the various platforms on which these MOOCs are available. So let us begin with the presentation. So today's outline of the presentation will be as follows. So we'll discuss first the what is MOOCs, then we'll come to the introduction part. We'll discuss some MOOC platforms, why MOOCs, why should we join MOOC. Then there are various MOOC tools. We'll discuss some of the advantages and disadvantages of MOOCs. Uh, we'll talk about SWAYAM, that is a Government of India initiative. And we'll talk about also the SWAYAM national coordinators. What are national coordinators? Because this is most important. Then NPTEL is one of the national coordinators of SWAYAM. So we'll discuss mainly on NPTEL, because university is offering credit transfer through NPTEL. We are offering through other platforms also, but we'll discuss in the coming slides. Okay, so we'll discuss the NPTEL for students and NPTEL for teachers. What NPTEL is offering to students and what NPTEL is offering to our teachers and faculty members. Okay, so what is a MOOC? So basically, if you see the acronym, it is Massive Open Online Courses. So Massive Open Online Courses. This is MOOC. A massive open online course is an online course aimed at unlimited participation and open access via the web. All the details are mentioned in the internet. They are uploaded on a web server. Okay, so videos, readings, problem sets. MOOCs provide interactive user forum, like discussion forums, like we have on the ILI zone. We have the university has its own MOOC platform. You can say the learning management system. So it has a the own integral learning initiative. We know it by ILI zone. Okay, so a massive open online course is a free web-based distance learning program that is designed for the participation of large numbers of geographically dispersed students. So not only in Uttar Pradesh, but the entire country and also abroad. We can offer courses abroad to the entire world. Anybody who has uh, the sense of learning, the desire to learn, can learn from anywhere. So MOOCs is basically a ubiquitous type of network where you can collaborate, you can create a community. Faculty members also has a very great responsibility in this case, because they can because MOOCs is all about creating a community, and you can share your work, you can ask the students to collaborate. And the word MOOC was coined in 2008 by Dave Cormier from the University of Prince Edward Island for a course offered by the university in Manitoba, Connectivism and Connective Knowledge. MOOCs are a recent development in distance on online education. So let us discuss one by one the acronym of MOOC. So massive, typically free, a course that is designed for free. You can learn for free, but if you need a certification, you have to pay a nominal charge, and you can get a certified, uh, get yourself certified in that particular subject or a course. So, being offered by elite universities through massive partnerships with MOOC providers such as Coursera, edX, SWAYAM. So basically, Coursera, edX, SWAYAM, Udemy, all these are MOOC platforms. Okay, so open to anyone with an interconnection. So this is open because it is open to all. So this is an open education resource. We call OERs. So open educational resources where you can learn anywhere, anytime. Okay. So online, all the things are uploaded on the cloud servers, and you can access at any point of time whenever you want to learn a particular course or a new technology. You can access a MOOC on based on that technology or a course, and you can learn from it. Then it's a course designed to give students automatic or peer course generated feedback. So the most important feature of a MOOC is its discussion forums. Okay, so we have discussion forums where you can as teachers we can ask an open ended question, and as students you can collaborate your learning, your information, your cognitive skills, and you can share your work, share your wisdom with others, and you can also gain feedback on your learnings. So that's an open discussion forum, and where it offers peer learning. So that is the most important part of a MOOC. So moving ahead, MOOC is an online course with the option of free and open registration, a public shared curriculum, and open-ended outcomes. MOOCs integrate social networking, accessible online resources, and are facilitated by leading practitioners in the field of study. So most significantly, MOOCs build on the engagement of learners who self-organize their participation according to the learning goals, prior knowledge and skills, and common interests. So these are some of the MOOC platforms that we just talked about. One is Coursera, Udacity, edX, Canvas, NPTEL, NovoEd, Diversity, Swayam, Future Learn, Open Study. There are many. So now we have a lot of MOOC platforms available to excel in your career. No need to uh, think that we cannot learn a particular technology, because it is available online for you to access. Okay. So why MOOCs? People expect to be able to work, learn, and study whenever and wherever they want to. So I told you, I gave you a word called ubiquitous. So ubiquitous means anywhere, anytime, anywhere access. You want to learn something, you can start in particular. If you are traveling in a train, you can also learn from there because you have an active internet connection. Only thing you need is an active internet connection. That's it, and you are ready to learn anything, anywhere you want to. So the technologies we use are increasingly cloud-based and expectations of IT decentralized. So because of the feature that it is cloud-based, so you can access a particular course anywhere, anytime. Okay. So the world of work is increasingly collaborative. Now you have professors from IITs, MNITs, even national universities from like AMUs and JNUs. You have professors from there, and they have collaborated in SWAYAM, creating their own course there, and thereby you can learn from any professor anytime. So you are not limited to just your particular university or your particular professors who are teaching you, but you can collaborate and learn from them. And once you learn from them, there is I will give you a example of NPTEL later on in the coming slides, where a student who has completed a domain certification, and he has been given an offer of internship with a professor in which he has completed a domain certification. I will tell you about domain certification as well. So very important lecture for all of you. So I assure that everybody is listening to this. So there are abundance of resources and relationships that are easily accessible via the internet. Education paradigms are shifting to include online learning, hybrid learning, collaborative models like blended learning. We are talking about blended learning. What blended learning means is you have uh, four quadrants of learning methodology or pedagogy, four quadrant pedagogy, where you are learning through learning by doing, LBDs, you are giving some uh, activities to do, while you are also seeing some videos. So you are learning by doing, learning LXTs, learning extension trajectories. And there are four paradigms. You have video lectures also. So you have videos, audio modules, text, PDFs, presentations, all sorts of resources that are available online for you to learn, for you to access. So there is a new emphasis in the classroom on more challenge-based and active learning, because even in the NEP 2020, the government of India has taken the initiative that you need to access, or you need to learn by activities. So learning through activities is a new important tool that the government of India has taken initiative, and MOOCs support that particular challenges. So what are the MOOC tools? You need a learning management system like the one we have in our university, ILI Zone, where you have a MOOC, learning management system. It is based on the platform called Moodle, and there are other platforms also like Google LMS is also there, where we were using Google Classroom. Okay, so these are some of the examples of learning management system. Then the content delivery, you have video, presentations, documents, and you have also some simulation softwares that you can use to learn through that particular learning management system. Like gamification is one of the tool that you use currently. Gamification means you learn by playing games on the particular, like we have crosswords. There's a tool called crosswords in Moodle, and Genomio, there is one tool also called Genomio also supports that, and you can learn through crosswords, hangman, snakes and ladders. All sorts of games are also there. So you can integrate your concept with these games, and you can improve, you can also engage a particular student also. So this is more specifically, this page is specifically for the faculty members, where you can introduce gamification in your Moodle course or in your online course, uh, where you can integrate crosswords, hangman, snakes and ladders, and many other games are there, where you can simulate and particularly engage a student in your course. So he'll be engaged a lot of time, because student engagement is one of the most biggest disadvantages of MOOCs, because if the lectures are too long or too boring, then particularly the students lose their like this thing, they lose their interaction, and they do not complete the course on time. So when they lose interest, so there are a lot of dropouts then in that case. So all of these usually running on a cloud to be able to scale. So that means cloud, when we talk about cloud, so that means we are talking about Moodle, Google Classroom, Genomio, where we can upload all these content and they are easily accessible to the students. Okay, so social media integration, uh, because of the like people, students of currently in the early 20s and early 30s, they are most influenced by the social media, like for Facebook, Instagram and all this. So uh, this platform, this Genomio or Moodle, they are also providing a social media integration tool. So how we are socially integrated? We are socially integrated in the sense that we are collaborating with our peers. When you collaborate with your peers, you're collaborating with the professors. You have open-ended discussion forums where you have anything, you have any doubt in your mind, you can quickly put that question on the discussion forum, and you can wait for your professor or your peer to answer particularly that question. So that ways you can learn from your peers, from your professors, anytime, anywhere. So discussion boards, blogs, and microblogs are some of the features that LMS integrates into them. Course wikis. Now you have courses that are just like Wikipedia. You have information that is available online through Wikipedia. You can access. There are also course wikis where you can access to a large number of OERs that I was talking about, that the open educational resources. So you can access various courses through course wikis. Then you have collaborative documents and shared workspaces. So collaborative documents allow teams to share ideas and work together. You can create a Google Doc. I'm sharing an example where you can create a Google Doc and you can ask everyone to collaborate on a particular question. So there is one set of you can create groups in your small groups in your class, and you can collaborate amongst themselves and ask them to collaborate a particular knowledge on a particular topic, and they can throw some light on a particular topic, and then some others will also try to reply to that particular observation, and they can also contribute. So that ways we have a collaborative document sharing workspace through Google Docs. Google collaboration is there. Virtual meetings, we have Google Meets, Zoom meetings, Jitsi, Hangouts, Skype, where you can interact directly. You can conduct problem sharing, problem solving classes, and you can share a particular problem, and then you can, if you have a if you're not able to solve that problem, you can probably ask your professor or teacher to give some tips on how to solve that particular problem, and even the teachers can solve that problem for the students. So you have all sort of virtual meetings, like we are also conducting classes through Google Meets and Hangouts, so that's way. Then content sharing is a way for learners to curate and share content. The important word is curating. A lot of resources are available on the internet, but which particular knowledge or which particular information is to be learned, which should I follow. That means there are content that are inaccurate, there are content that are accurate, so you need a particular teacher. So teachers and faculty members have a very responsible role of curating the content from the internet. You have a lot of resources, but the right method of learning will be told to you by your professors and teachers. Okay, so content is vast, but you have to choose the content, what content is right for your students, because we have to think about two things. Student centric learning is also important aspect of a MOOC. So we have to think about our students also, because they are coming from diverse backgrounds. Some of them are not familiar with the use of computers, so some of them are not familiar with the technology. Some are not linguistically sound, because they are not you have to be bilingual sometimes, because you have to teach in either of the local languages like Hindi or Malayalam or Kannada or whatever the local language can be. And you have to also disseminate the knowledge in the standard language that we are using, that is English language. So you have to be very particular, and you have to think about the student also, because sometimes what happens, if I be just talking English and some students are not following, then that particular segment will be affected, and your classroom or your class will not do good in the final exams, or maybe in their careers they'll not be able to cope up with their these problems. So communication skills should also be enhanced in this case. So we are creating a community where you can understand your students learning methodologies, pedagogies, and you can share only then. Okay, if you know them, if you know your student, then you know what I should give him to you know to learn. If I am responsible for my student, I will have to give a curated content. Curated means you are choosing a particular content from the internet or the resources available online, and you're putting into their plates to learn. Okay, that's it. So then social bookmarking through programs like Delicious is a way users tag, save, and share web pages and other information. So one example is also like the GitHub. How many of you know about GitHub? So GitHub is another platform where it is a social networking site for coders. GitHub is nothing but a social networking site for coders, where people or learners from different domains are sharing content on programming, and they are sharing knowledge, or the codes they are sharing. They're particularly designing games, they're designing AI softwares, they are integrating machine learning in algorithms through Python, various programming languages like Python, C, C++, Perl, Oracle, also such programming languages they are using, and they're sharing their content online on GitHub. So social bookmarking is also important. It gives you your social presence. If you're doing something, you should be recognized. Okay, that GitHub is offering. Okay, so then let us discuss some of the advantages of MOOCs. So there is no tuition fees for learning, but nominal charges for certification. Like all MOOCs, they are giving very tuition fees. You don't have to pay huge sums like lakhs or billions or millions of rupees, but you have to pay a nominal charge for the certification program, so that you can your accessing is free, you can learn the content, but if you want to get yourself certified, you have to pay a very nominal charge. Okay, so you give a proctored exam, and then you can be based on the criterias, you can get your certification done. So it is open access, exposing top level professors at schools that would otherwise be unavailable to much of the world's population. So you have collaborations from Massachusetts, from various organizations like MIT's, University of California, Arizona State University, and international universities. So every university is following this pattern of hybrid education now, where you can deal your students or teach your students in online and offline mode both. So online modes are available through these MOOCs platforms. Okay, so you can always choose platforms like Coursera. We'll discuss this in the further slides. Coursera for international courses, for collaborating with international professors. Open courses for all interested, regardless of location, resulting in a more diverse student base. Students can collaborate with their peers from different parts of the world. So these are advantages. Some you can also say that students can share their work. Critic means they can have replies on their work. Okay, and receive others' feedback. So the feedback is the critic. Provide online interaction among students. Some enthusiastic professors have found global sharing of knowledge more appealing. Many acknowledge that MOOCs help them reevaluate their pedagogical methods while improving knowledge sharing. So these are some of the advantages. Let's see some of the disadvantages. They make it easy for students to drop out. So how they drop out? Because I told you that some of the professors are creating long engaging lectures. Long engaging lectures means long lectures means disengaging. Engaging means that you are probably getting a connect with your student, but sometimes what happens, this connect fails, and your students try to drop out. Say week one you were very good, and your students were able to submit the assignment, then frequently in the other days, these MOOCs were like they were not able to cope up with the content thereafter. So what happens, that connect fails and people start to drop out. So this is one of the disadvantage. Then MOOCs do not provide active feedback due to large number of students. So active feedback means, if you have a particular course says there are 10,000 participants, how will a professor give feedback to all the 10,000 participants? It is only possible through, if you are like Genome or Moodle has a particular feature that with a wrong answer you can give us feedback also, feedback on what you, if you were right, they also then also provide the feedback, and if you're wrong then also it provides feedback. So that is through, but you cannot a professor cannot individually or one to one, it cannot, it needs the support of a software. So MOOCs does not provide active feedback, it only provides feedback on the work that has been submitted through softwares. Students need to be responsible for their own work because MOOCs provide self-directed learning. There are sometimes technical problems and a limited real world engagement. You are learning online and you are keeping your knowledge online into a box, so you are not exploring it. If you're not exploring, then you are limited to real world engagement. So you learn a concept, apply it somewhere, make a project, show it to your professors, gain recognition. This is the advantage. If you're keeping that knowledge to yourself, it will not be beneficial. Okay, so let us see some of the MOOC, some popular MOOC platforms. So I was talking about edX. edX is a massive open online course platform founded by the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and Harvard University in May 2012. And edX has nearly 1.6 million users. There are currently 29 schools that offer or plan to offer courses on the edX website. So you can go to edX.org and you can learn from there. So you have all these universities, say Massachusetts, Harvard, Berkeley, and Arizona State University, and the list is endless. So there are many universities that are offering courses on edX. How edX works: the platform uses online learning software that uses interactive experiences. Each week, a new learning sequence is released in an edX course. The learning sequence is composed of short and average of 10 minutes each videos, interspersed with active learning exercises where students can immediately practice the concept from the video. So there is uh, videos, short videos of 10 minutes, and that 10 minutes video are, see, 5 to 10 minutes videos are very engaging. If particular course has 5 to 10 minutes videos, then the students can be engaged to that particular video. And they can be like, for faculty members, if you are creating, there are tools like where you can integrate in video quizzes. You can put small quizzes inside the videos, integrated into the videos. So these platforms called edX, Coursera, they have this feature where in between, when you are learning, a pop-up comes and there's a question for you to answer. So that is a very good practice. So let us continue. They can include illustrations, often on a tablet or slide. There is a sidebar showing the text. The students can follow the text and scroll up or down. The courses also, like this feature is there in SWAYAM NPTEL also, where there is a transcript available. Whatever the lecture is, there is a transcript available where you can read it. After watching the video, you can also read it. Okay, and you can see where you left out something or not. So you can check through the transcripts also. So the courses also often include tutorial videos that are similar to small group on campus discussion groups, an online textbook, and an online discussion forum where students can post and review questions and comments to each other and teaching assistants. Where applicable, online laboratories are also there, incorporated into the course. Like we have virtual labs in India, vlab.co.in, where virtual labs are there. So this is one of the feature that can also be incorporated in a MOOC course. Okay, so the other platform is the Coursera. It is an educational technology company offering massive open online courses, founded by Andrew and Daphne Kohler from Stanford University. Coursera works with universities to make some of their courses available online. There are currently 6.2 million users, Courserians, learning from 595 courses from their 108 partners. So 108 partners, and they are offering courses in the core fields like physics, engineering, humanities, medicine, biology, social sciences, mathematics, business, computer science, and other areas. So you have a vast ocean of knowledge where you can choose a particular course which you are interested in. So Coursera is one of the platforms. How Coursera works: you can choose a course. The website provides free online courses including these areas. Each course includes short video lectures. It's similar. Working is similar. Let's come to SWAYAM now, which was our main topic of today. SWAYAM, because it is mainly focused on our students, our university, Integral University. So SWAYAM is an acronym. It is a Government of India initiative, which says Study Webs of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Minds. So this is the full form of SWAYAM. It is study webs. Webs mean online content. If something is online for you to access, that is study webs, for learning purpose. Study webs of active learning for young aspiring minds. So this is an initiative for the students to learn online, and it was like, it is a very old initiative, but it came into existence more in the pandemic situation, when where there was probably no access to classrooms. So that SWAYAM was a particular tool that was able to gather information and disseminate knowledge to students on a vast platform. Okay, so SWAYAM is a very vast platform. Okay, so SWAYAM is a program initiated by GOI, designed to achieve the three cardinal principles of education policy: access, equity, and quality. So you are accessing freely. Equity means equally distributed. Quality means quality information. You know quality. When we are discussing in the previous slides about curating, so which content to curate. So quality is maintained through SWAYAM and national coordinators of SWAYAM. So the objective of this effort is to take the best teaching learning resources to all, including the most disadvantaged. So some students may be from various backgrounds, weak backgrounds, and they are not able to pay huge sums. So still they can learn. Still they can choose a course on SWAYAM. They can learn. Even if they don't have the certification, doesn't mind. They have the skill. They have the knowledge. They can use it to earn their bread and butter. Okay. SWAYAM seeks to bridge the digital divide for students who have hitherto remained untouched by the digital revolution and have not been able to join the mainstream of the knowledge economy. SWAYAM showcases platform that facilitates hosting of all courses taught in classrooms from class 9th till post graduation to be accessed by anyone, anywhere, at any time. So the courses hosted on SWAYAM are in four quadrants. You have video lectures, you have specially prepared reading material that can be downloaded and printed, self-assessment tests through tests and quizzes, and an online discussion forum for clearing the doubts. Steps have been taken to enrich the learning experience by using audio, video, and multimedia and state-of-the-art pedagogy and technology. So you have 9 coordinators. How SWAYAM works? SWAYAM is working, it is an initiative, but how they are collaborating, they are collaborating through 9 national coordinators. And who are these 9 national coordinators? This is AICT, All India Council for Technical Education, NPTEL, National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning for Engineering, UGC, University Grants Commission, Consortium for Educational Qualification, CEC, uh, NCERT, National Council of Educational Research and Training, NIOS, National Institute of Open Schooling, IGNU, Indira Gandhi National Open University, IM Bangalore, uh, NITTTR, National Institute of Technical Teachers Training and Research, Chandigarh. Okay, so these are 9 national coordinators which are collaborating, or which are providing these MOOCs to SWAYAM, from where it is accessible to all. Okay, so these are the national coordinators. When you access the SWAYAM website, you will see this 9 national coordinators in this section. This is national coordinators. Okay, so when you click on this national coordinator, you can see all these national coordinators and the courses they are offering on MOOCs platform. Okay. Let us continue how SWAYAM works. Courses delivered through SWAYAM are available free of cost to the learners. However, learners wanting a SWAYAM certificate should register for the final proctored exams that come at a fee and attend in person at designated centers on specified dates. Eligibility for the certificate will be announced on the course page, and learners will get certificates only if this criteria is met. Universities, colleges approving credit transfer, important term, credit transfer for these courses can be used for mark certificate obtained in these courses. So Integral University has taken the initiative. It was asked by the government through a geo that you take at least 20% of your courses through SWAYAM in your, and you incorporate them through SWAYAM. So we have taken the initiative. We have collaborated with the NPTEL, and we have formulated a credit transfer methodology where a student can choose SWAYAM courses specifically from NPTEL first of all. Then you can choose from other domains also, other coordinators, but specifically from NPTEL. So through NPTEL, you can choose these courses, and we have formulated a credit transfer methodology. For that, if you when you give the proctored exam, you score some marks out of 100, and those marks are then scaled with your internal marks. You have to give 2 presentations, and there are 3 categories of courses that SWAYAM offer. One is a 4-week course, 4-week, 8-week, and 12-week courses. So 4-week means 1 credit, 8-week means 2 credit, and 12 weeks mean 3 credit courses. Okay. So when you are choosing a MOOC as an open elective in our university, then you have to choose a particularly 12-week course because it offers 3 credits. And if you see open elective category, we have 4 credits. So this 3 credit is being converted into 4. How? By taking your internal examinations, by taking your presentations, presentation 1 and presentation 2. And these internal marks are added, and then your final score is made based on your proctored examination results, and then extra credit can be given to you. So a 3 credit course can be converted to 4 credit by means of taking this initiative that the university has taken. So you have another feature that is called the SPOC, that I am there. I am also the university SWAYAM coordinator and the single point of contact for NPTEL of the participating universities, help in coordinating the course. So you can choose, like we'll discuss it. So let's see what SWAYAM. So take NPTEL now. Now, what is NPTEL offering to our students? Okay. So how to register for NPTEL MOOCs? You have to go to swayam.gov.in. You have to sign in. Click here to log in or create new account using your existing student.iul.ac.in account. And for faculty, you can use your iul.ac.in account. And the next step is, after you have created the account, browse for your favorite course and join the course. There are two terminologies to remember: enrollment and registration. So, enrollment means that you have joined the course, and registration means you have paid for the proctored exam, that is 1,000 rupees per course for the certification. Okay, so when you pay 1,000 rupees, then you get yourself registered in that particular course, and now you have to give a proctored examination at the designated centers from NPTEL. Okay, enrolling a course, like this is a page, an introduction to artificial intelligence by Professor Mosam of IIT Delhi. So you can see there are 34,615 learners who have been enrolled. So this is an emerging topic, artificial intelligence. 34,000 students are already learning this course, and you can join this course after creating an account. You can see my account is there. I have logged in from my IOL account, and click on join to get yourself enrolled in the course. So this is the way you can join the course. And after you have enrolled and you want this to be credit transferred, if you want this course to be transferred as credits to your mark sheet, then you have to follow those particular steps. So let me come back to it later, but you have to follow these steps first. So steps for registering a MOOC in Integral University as an open elective. So you have to, first step is to choose a MOOC from NPTEL. You have to join it. Okay, inform the DSC of your department, the departmental SWAYAM coordinator of your department. Okay, DSC. Each department has a DSC. If in case a particular department does not have a DSC, then they can make a DSC, nominate someone from their team to have a DSC, departmental SWAYAM coordinator. And step 3, the DSC will inform the USC, that is the university SWAYAM coordinator, that is myself. And you can you either through directly, you can contact me directly, or through your PC means program coordinator, of a particular course in Integral University. Okay, so this is the uh, you can say the proper channel through which you can access me. If the course is created in the MOOC database, if it is already available in the MOOC database, it will be available in the pre-registration portal for choosing as an open elective. And so go to step 5. Step 5 says choose the course during pre-registration from the MOOC bucket list available in the pre-registration page in the SMS of IUL. Or if the course is not created, then what you have to do in that case? In that case, you have to contact your DSC. The DSC will forward a request to the USC to add the subject in the database, thereby giving it a new code. So I will provide a new code to that particular course, and it should be preferentially 12-week course that is equivalent to a 3 or 4 credit course. Okay, so you have to choose 12-week course only from NPTEL to be awarded these 3 or 4 credits respectively. Okay, so let me show you the bucket list. When you're doing the pre-registration in your SMS login, then you have to choose open elective. In open elective category, you are given two options. You have to choose either university subject, and you have to uh, from the either of the two, or MOOC bucket list from a MOOC course. So these are the available codes that are there on MOOCs, and you can see that there are various courses available in the MOOCs list, like wildlife ecology, animal physiology, novel technologies for food processing and shelf life extension. This is for bioengineering, introduction to cognitive psychology. This is not and advanced green manufacturing systems, bioinformatics, algorithms and applications, maintenance and repair of concrete structures. So MCE means civil engineering. MCS means MOOC from CS department. So 001 code is for Introduction to Internet of Things. So this is the most popular course in Integral University, where maximum students have joined these courses in the past years and have gained certification, even gold, elite certification to elite plus gold certification. There are three categories of elite plus silver, and elite plus gold. So there are elite plus gold also certified students. So machine learning for engineering and science application, discrete mathematics, joy of computing using Python. All these courses are available in the MOOCs. And apart from that, if you find some course that is not available in the list, I have given you the methodology to how to get that course added. You can contact your DSC, and the DSC will forward me the request to add that subject in the MOOC database. Okay. So let us see from let us see some of the NPTEL timelines that are there. So timelines you have to take very carefully, because NPTEL is an initiative. I forgot to tell you about that, but I'm sorry. That NPTEL is started by IIT Madras, and IITians by hook or by crook, they are very much particular about their timelines. So they do not wait for anybody, and this is why they are IITs. Okay, so you have to abide by the timelines. So for joining a particular course of 4 week, there are two sets. Set one, you can see set one and set two courses. So 4 weeks course, and 8 weeks course. Start of course is January 24. January 24. For week set two, it is February 21. So you have to choose 12 weeks, because you have to access for an open elective. For an open elective, you have to choose 12 weeks course, because it will give you 3 credits directly, and 1 credit will give by converting it through presentations and internal markings. So the end of course will be around Feb 18, March 18, April 15 for various different disciplines. The course, the last date to enroll for their courses is January 31st, 2022. I've been sharing it with my colleagues and some of the students through WhatsApp groups, and I'm asking them to join a particular course if they're interested to choose this course as an open, as a MOOC course, as in an open elective. So they have to abide by the timings, and the deadline for this is 31st Jan. After 31st Jan, nobody, even a faculty member, cannot register in a 12-week course. Okay. Sometimes they extend if IITians feel like they have some technical glitches, and there are not like particularly in a region there is rain or storm or something like that, then they open the deadlines again. They revise their deadlines. But specifically, I haven't seen their deadlines being changed so often. They haven't changed their deadlines so often. Okay. It's only a special case sometimes. So you have to abide by these deadlines. So for week two, sorry, for set two, you have February 21 as the deadline to join the course. 4 weeks and 8 weeks. So this is of no use if you are a student in integral and you are choosing a MOOC for an open elective and credit transfer for an open elective. Then you have to choose a 12-week course for which the deadline is 31st January. So you have to abide by the timelines. Okay. This particular source is available on this docs page. On this is source here, and let's see from what are the tentative course list link. So you can click on this link. I have provided links to this particular thing also. These are part one. These are 4 different PDFs that are available. SWAYAM and NPTEL course books for various disciplines. You can click on each book image to download. So you can click on this image. I've given it a URL. So when you click it, you will be landed to the part one booklet. So you can also access it through nptl .ac.in/brochures. You have to search brochures and you will find all these booklets available. Basically these are course books where the detailed syllabi of the entire course, they are offering 592 plus courses in nptel in various domains. So domains are aerospace engineering, chemical engineering, mechanical engineering, metallurgical, textile, architecture and planning, civil, computer science, electrical and electronics, ocean engineering, physics, mathematics, chemistry, biotechnology, bioengineering, agriculture engineering, design engineering, humanities and social sciences, management, multidisciplinary, and law. So even students from law background can choose courses from NPTEL from the course booklet part 4, and they can choose a particular course of their choice. Okay, we have discussed this. So nptl plus, like what is nptl is doing, they are offering courses 2 times in a year for students. Okay, like a jan to april session and a july to december session. So there are 2 sessions in which they are opening courses. Now nptl plus has been launched on 26th january this month, 26th january 2022. This is a very latest uh, thing that has happened with NPTEL, where they are offering courses not in 2 sessions, but it is open to access at any time, any point, like just like Coursera. So NPTEL Plus is ubiquitous learning. NPTEL is semester-wise learning. NPTEL Plus is ubiquitous learning. You can learn anytime, anywhere. Okay. So you can click on this link and you can explore yourself for which courses they're having openings, and you can also have internships opportunities also. Then challenges with MOOCs, we have discussed some of them. Few typically stick through the duration of the class, engaging students without overwhelming them. If you overwhelm a student with too much knowledge, they will leave, they will drop out. Okay, and you have to be very engaging with the students when you're teaching them online. Okay, student experiences and socializing are done virtually and without real world intangibility. Students must be responsible for their own learning. So these are some challenges. Students can be ill prepared for the university level work. Credential models are still emerging, and cheating is a harsh reality. Okay, no matter how good questions we make, students get this their answers through google search and all. So there are tools that can be used to even monitor that, like you can have an active camera, you can see which web pages they are accessing during the exam. All such tools can be integrated. Okay, which integral has already taken initiative with. So cheating has been reduced to a certain extent. Okay, now let's come to for faculty and teachers. What NPTEL is offering to our faculty and teachers. Okay, because some of the teachers are saying, "How will I create a course on SWAYAM?" So let's see. So this is an important page where you can learn the business model of MOOCs, where certification students pay for a badge or certificate, and you can use this uh, by virtue of which you can create a course, you can earn money by disseminating knowledge. So you can create your own course which you can sell to students. Okay, so that they can access and get certified in a particular technology or knowledge. So secured assessment, students pay to have their examinations invigilated, like proctored examinations of NPTEL, proctored examinations. So this is an opportunity for faculty members to create their own course, to earn apart from your normal job routine, whatever you are doing here. So apart from your salary, this is your extra income that you can arrange for yourself. Employee recruitment, companies pay for access, so you can create a course for employee recruitment and all, anything sort of that. Applicant screening, employers and universities pay for access to records to screen applicants. Okay, so this is why we need MOOCs and why we you can earn money from it. So there's a business model also associated. And what is the key technology behind it? It is the connectivity. When you create a community, you can be connected. You can be, if you are connected, you are creating a community of learners, of collaborators, and you can if you can collaborate, then you can also earn from it. Okay, now let's see NPTEL initiatives. So NPTEL is also offering some faculty initiatives. Let us go to the website and see for ourselves what NPTEL is offering. Okay, so this is the NPTEL page, and you can see that there's this tab here of faculty initiatives. What initiatives that they have taken? Yes, now you can convert your certification into a FDP course, Faculty Development Program. Okay, so there was an MOU signed between AICT and NPTEL for recognizing NPTEL MOOCs courses as FDPs for faculty promotions. Okay, so this is the link to that document. You can check for yourself, AICT FDP. So MOU between AICT and all, so details are written. So what they are offering is that if you choose a 4-week course from NPTEL, then it is equivalent to half FDP of 1 week, half 1/2 FDP. And if you choose a course of 8 weeks, then it is full FDP of 1 week. So 1 week FDP or 5 days, 6 days equivalent course. So 8-week course is nearly full FDP of 1 week. And if you choose a 12-week course, then it is 1.5 FDP. So this is the initiative taken by NPTEL for the faculty, and they can also learn with their students. They can also learn and gain a FDP certificate. You can also mentor your students, and you can gain mentorship certificates as well. You can gain 2 certificates at a time if you're choosing a course as an FDP and also for mentoring your students. Suppose you enroll 5 to 10 students as in a particular course, and you also join that course as an FDP course. Okay, now you can mentor, you can ask your university SWAYAM coordinator, that is me. I will enroll you as a mentor to those 5 students, and if they score good, if they score good in their proctored examination, then you will be given a certification as well for mentoring those students. Okay, so this is also very good initiative taken by NPTEL for recognizing your efforts. They recognize each and every efforts of faculty members. Now see this initiative, NPTEL Translation. If you translate a particular course that has been disseminated in a particular language, say English language, and you can translate that particular in your local language, say Hindi, Kannada, Urdu, or any other language that a student will be able to understand and will be able to cope up with, then NPTEL also gives you a translation certificate for giving that translation to a particular course. So they also certified some faculty members, like Dr. Sheesh Ahmed of Integral University has also been certified this certificate. They have, I think, they have converted into some local language or something like that, and he has been certified that particular. And let's see some of the internship opportunities. What are internship opportunities? So let's, this is for students. So if a particular student has completed a domain, I will come to it later, but there is a particular domain. Let's first talk about domain certification maybe. NPTEL domain certification is where uh, okay, NPTEL Stars. Let's see what NPTEL Stars are. NPTEL Domain Scholars. So NPTEL Stars is the tab where you can access and you can see the achievers of NPTEL and the people being awarded their efforts in various like modalities, like for scholars, like these are some scholars who've completed a domain. Domain means every domain will comprise of core courses and elective courses. The learner has to complete and pass all the core courses listed. The students can take initiative from the list of choices available as specified as required for the domain and should pass these courses too. So domain certification is a later stage. Currently we should think about that you join a particular course and you start taking interest in NPTEL. Okay, what happens when a particular student completes a domain certification in a particular professor, under a particular professor or a teacher from IITs or MNITs or even abroad? Then what happens, they offer internship opportunities to such students. Okay, NPTEL will be offering 2, 4, 6, or 8 weeks internship. This is purely based on the candidates and course instructors' availability and interest. Who will be given the internship opportunity? Uh, NPTEL office will contact this course instructor to check if they can take interns from toppers of their respective course. So if I top a particular course, say AI, artificial intelligence by Professor Mosam, the course that I was showing, then what happened if the professor has some internship opportunity and suppose I have topped in that particular subject, in that particular course, then they will offer me an internship. So this is a great opportunity for the students who can directly learn from professors or instructors from IITs, from the premier institutes of the country. Okay, so NPTEL summer and winter internship is also a great opportunity for students. Okay, now let's come to the NPTEL superstars, NPTEL believers. Who are NPTEL believers? They are present in 4, 5, or 6 exams with passing at least in 4 exams appeared for. So if you are enrolled, if you are registered for 6 exams and you have passed at least 4 exams out of them, so you are NPTEL believer. You are given an additional certificate of NPTEL believers. So these are NPTEL believers of December 2021, July to December 2021. Okay, 329 candidates have been chosen as NPTEL believers. Okay, so like you have students from University of Madras taking 6 courses, Anantu student, College of Perumal, Ananda Kumar employed in BHEL. So you can see this person is already employed and he's still learning. Ananda Kumar, he's employed in BHEL and still learning NPTEL courses. So it's a very like motivating factor for all of you. We're still employed faculty members. See this Dr. Nisha Venugopal, faculty, Shri Shankaracharya, University of Sanskrit, Kaladi, Ernakulam district. So she has taken courses, 6 courses, and she has passed in it. Okay, so this is the motivating factor. You are recognized for your efforts for each and everything. NPTEL motivated learners. What are motivated learners? Appeared in at least 8 exams in 4 semesters. Suppose you're taking 2 exams each in each semester and you have cleared 2 exams in each semester, and total sorry, in 4 semesters, total 8 exams, and you have passed in 75% of courses appeared, then you get a NPTEL motivated learner certification. Okay, so NPTEL enthusiast, NPTEL evangelist, NPTEL superstars, NPTEL domain scholars. So all these features are there associated with NPTEL. Okay, so now let's see how will you download. Suppose you are given exams and various exam subjects and you do want to download that particular mark sheet. So NPTEL also offers you a mark sheet. For that you need to log into nptel.ac.in/NOC. NOC means NPTEL. Sorry, I lost my internet connection. What? Acha, NPTEL. Okay, sorry, my mistake. So this is the page of NPTEL online certification. So you click on candidate login. You just click on candidate login. You have to log in into your ID. You can choose your Google account. So this is my candidate profile on NOC, NAT NPTEL online certification, where the last payment that I have made is also mentioned, transaction ID this, paid amount this, and of this refund amount is this 880. Why I've taken a refund? Because I could not reach the center because of the pandemic situation. So I had to make a refund. So you can take a refund also if such situations are there. Otherwise, you can't. Like because of the pandemic, I had to take that refund. Many of you know about that. So I've taken some courses, and during the pandemic, I have gained certificates in these many courses. I've gained modified pass certificate. What is modified pass certificate? This was given to participants who have taken courses during the pandemic and they were not able to give the proctored exam. So they devised a devised a technique to give them at least pass certificate based on their assignment scores. So you have given assignments, and based on those assignment scores, you are given a certificate. So this is my assignment scores out of 100 in remote sensing and essentials, 92 in joy of computing using Python, 68 in ethics and engineering practice. So I was given a modified pass certificate in these courses. Apart from that, earlier exams that I have taken through this proctored examination. I have completed all these proctored examinations in various sessions like July to August 2019, then Jan to April 19, Feb to March 19, July to October 18, Feb to March. So if you want to see the marks that I've scored in assignment, these are my assignment scores. These are your proctored exam scores, and these are out of 75. And this 75 plus 25, then a final score of out of 100 is being created. So when you see this particular, if you want to see the mark sheet, you have to click on these particular courses and the number of courses you want to be on your mark sheet, and you have to click your mark list download. And when you download your mark list, it will be something like this. Yes. So this is your mark sheet. NPTEL, SWAYAM, and your photo is there, your name is there, your date of birth is there, and the courses that you have taken. So I have gained these many certifications from NPTEL, in which at least elite I have scored in 4, elite plus silver in 2, and elite plus gold in 1 course. So these are very popular courses that I've joined. You can also join them, learn from them. And this is NPTEL coordinator, Professor Andrew Thangaraj of IIT Madras. He's the coordinator of NPTEL, and he provides this certification and mark sheet. So you can share this mark sheet with your examination section, and they will, along with your certificate that you have gained, and you can use it for credit transfer in your mark sheet as an open elective course. Okay, so this is how you can do all these things. Then for, I was talking about NPTEL, now the students, and now for teachers, this was the main question. For creation of SWAYAM course, what do I need to do for creation of SWAYAM course? Who can create course? So for creation of SWAYAM course, you have to access this website called swayam.inflibnet.ac.in. So this is a expression of interest. SWAYAM, EOI means SWAYAM, expression of interest, proposal for course development. So this is the page where it will land you, and you will be, let me just take you to this page directly on the internet, and let's see what are the features there. So swayam.inflibnet.ac.in. So this is the page there, and you can see introduction. It is given here. Scope of work, where will it be included? Scope of work should be of 4 quadrant that I've just told you. It should have teaching, learning video. Then you have some learning resources. Then you have discussion forum, and then 4th quadrant is your assessments, quizzes, assignments that you can offer to learners. Eligibility, who can create a course? The biggest question. Applicant should be a faculty member in a duly recognized institute, university, college, holding PhD, and having a minimum of 5 years of teaching experience in the concerned discipline. So PhD is a requirement and 5 years of teaching experience. So anybody who is a PhD holder uh, and has at least 5 years of teaching experience, not mandatorily after PhD. it can be also before PhD also, that experience will also be counted. The faculty and the second is the faculty must be employed in a university or college, and that college will be required to submit a consent letter from the host university to offer online courses through SWAYAM. So these are two basic requirements only. And if you fill this expression of interest, so there is submission proposal where you can choose a particular course, say suppose UG level, and say suppose I choose a domain called computer science, and there are various courses available like programming fundamentals using C++, internet technologies, network programming, microprocessor, computational linguistics. And for that you have been provided, suppose I'm taking this course like programming in MATLAB. So click here to open syllabus. So this will land to the syllabus page of that particular course, and you can uh, see the requirements. So the requirements is 1 plus 2 labs. So there are 2 labs associated with it. Uh, how many lectures are required? So you can count here 2 lectures, 3 lectures. You can totally count them. How many lectures will be required? So unit 1 to unit 7. So this is a practical subject. So you can say that you have to prepare lab instructions, you have to prepare manuals, you have to prepare these lectures also accordingly. Okay, so you have to prepare the slides, then you have to approach submission for registration. You have for submitting the proposal, you have to click on this link, registration for submitting the proposal. First you have to accept that you will be able to create a course. Say suppose this is digital image processing. They have de- decided pre-decided that you have to create 60 lectures on digital image processing. That will be ranging in 6, 7, 8 lectures, 8 lectures, 10, 5, 7, 9, and also. So there are 8 different units, and you can the syllabus they have provided, and you have to create 60 lectures based on that. So if you agree to create 60 lectures on that particular course, then you have to proceed further in the registration for submitting the proposal. And when you click this step, you will be asked to register with your university email. Okay, state of the university, you have to choose your university, select university, password, confirm password, and all that. So you get registered, and after the registration step is there, then you have to upload the consent letter that will be provided by the university to you for being a host university to offer an online course on SWAYAM. Okay, so that will be taken care of, but you have to first start with creating a course. So I hope I have answered many questions. And if you have any queries, so now we can take up some of the queries. We have taken this page, this slide, and thank you. So let us see some queries from you. Are there any queries? What is the process for development of a new MOOC course? So this is Mohammad Hanif. Hanif sir, I have already answered this. If I think you should go to the EOI page, swayam.inflibnet.ac.in. You can gain more information on that. You start creating. First, you see which course has an offering for creating a course. Once you see that a particular course has an offering, you like that course, you can create a content for that course, then proceed further for gaining the consent letter from the university, and then you have to register and upload it on the website. Okay, and that will be like reviewed many times. It will take around month or two to access. And they, like, if you are creating a course for NPTEL, so sorry, you cannot create a course for NPTEL. You can only create course for SWAYAM, because you have 9 different coordinators. So NPTEL is just one of them. NPTEL is collaborating with only their IITs, ISC Bangalore. So IITs and ISC Bangalore, NPTEL, they are different. And you can put your course through CEC, through either CEC or UGC. They are different coordinators. So 9 coordinators. Out of that, you can choose UGC, CEC. You can upload the proposal in the SWAYAM UI, and accordingly they will answer you for which coordinator you will be put forward. Okay, I hope that answers your query. Just a moment. Yes, help with Vineet Kumar Tiwari. Help with the .NET, JavaScripts, and HTML, C Sharp. So, if you're a student, Vineet, you can access the NPTEL website and the SWAYAM website, where you can choose a particular course based on these technologies, and you can obviously learn them. So, and there are professors, because they are also interacting. The professors will interact with you, and they can also answer your queries accordingly. So when you have a query related to particular technology or a particular program code, then you can directly call your course provider or the service this your professor, that you have this problem, that you can discuss them on your discussion boards. So NPTEL has a very dedicated discussion boards or discussion forum where you can answer when you can get answers to these queries. So anything else, any other question, sir? Where is our workshops 1 day certificate? You will get it after the after the event is over. Okay, so I've taken it. Okay, so that answers all queries. If there are still other queries, then you can have my contact details. The ticker is showing my contact details to you now, and you can uh, take down my number, my email ID, and you can always contact me. So I add back Imran sir.
Thank you, Piyush sir. Thanks for this nice and informative lecture. And
Thank you, sir.
you have spared the time for this informative lecture. We thankful to you. Uh, on behalf of university and my own department, EC, I will thanks for you. Thanks a lot, sir. And if you have any query, you can the number and the email ID is given of the Piyush sir. You can contact Dr. Piyush. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.